And welcome back, and thank you for sticking around with us. It's only been 10 minutes, and we're already bringing up artificial intelligence, but this is different. It's a league of its own. No pun intended. I am joined by, please introduce yourselves.
I'm Natasha, Gamified Experience Product Marketing. Fun title.
Yeah.
Fun job.
Gamified Experience Product Marketing. Is that? Did I hear that right?
Yep.
What does that mean?
I'm going to tell you about it later.
Sounds good. And who do we have here?
I'm Mark Harp. I'm a senior ML solution architect. And yeah, I've been working on AI League and I'm part of the SageMaker team.
Now, not to slight him, but we have a new person on the stage too, and it's not Carrot. It is.
Carrot.
Who are you?
Hi, everyone. I am Adrian San Miguel. I am a principal enterprise architect at AWS. Been working in the partner org for the bulk of the 10 years I've been here. Happy to be here with my partner in crime, Kyle,
and Carrot.
And Carrot, with whom is my first time, and I am more nervous working with Carrot than anything else I'll do this week.
All right. So, AI League. What does it even mean? I mean, we got AI, we got leagues. Let's bring it down. So we are bringing artificial intelligence and making some sort of like championship, or what are we doing here?
Yep. If you remember Deep Racer.
I do remember Deep Racer. For those that are not familiar with Deep Racer, they were cars that would race around and crash into the walls all the time.
That was the best thing ever.
It really was. There was a racetrack like sometimes over there.
Yep.
Here on the expo floor. That was really awesome. Okay, so you're building an AI competition platform, which was Deep Racer, and that's actually teaching practical skills, which is awesome. I mean, people learn different ways, and so this is like a gamified learning experience.
Yep. So when we talk to customers, right, from around the world, different industries, they're all saying the same thing. They're like asking for, okay, I'm super excited about AI, but then how can I actually move from experimentation to production? Right, and bring all the team together, right? So because of that, we created this AWS AI League. We launched it in July, but yesterday we launched it even bigger, that we will bring this to more events, more customers. But what this is a competition where builders anywhere around the world, you can actually experience building AI, right? With the tools that you are using in production, like the Amazon SageMaker AI, Agent Core, Bedrock Agent Core, through a fun competition. Not the usual way of learning. That's
cool.
Right?
And Deep Racer League had how many builders that were?
560,000 builders.
Wow. That's a lot of people. I'm no math doctor, but that is a lot of people doing this thing. And just taking upon that experience of, building Deep Racer, for those to learn more about that, how did you approach building AI League?
Yeah, so we actually learn a lot from Deep Racer. We want to take the similar concept of how engaging it could be to learn about this concept of AI. But for Deep Racer, the concept was focused on reinforcement learning, whereas for AI League, we are focusing on like model customization, from engineering, building agents, all removing all these complexities and make it fun through the competition. We actually break it down into 3 phases when you bring AI League to your organization. This is really customized competition. You can make it into a healthcare domain. You can make it into FSI domain. It's very tailored. But the idea is it is as easy as 1, 2, 3, just 3 stages. First one being, it will start with a hands-on workshop. It can be done either virtually or in person, where AWS experts will actually come and host this AI League. And then we'll start with a competition which is relevant to your business. You define what this competition would be, what theme would it be, right? Actually, this week, we will have AI League Arena as well, where the competition theme is about reinvent.
And for those that are here at reInvent, where can they find you on the expo floor to kind of show up, experience that, and do the thing?
Of course. They can actually go to nearby Theater 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can actually have hands-on experience over there, get your prizes there as well, win some swags. And we have the competition 2025 championship. 25,000 cash prizes, and really the title of the first AI League champion will be awarded tomorrow, 5 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Something that I keep hearing, and it's kind of like a recurring theme, and we've danced around it a little bit, but haven't come out and said it. Gamification, while it's a great thing, It sounds like you're really trying to target this, you mentioned domains, to a practical business outcome.
Exactly.
And not building just another chatbot because, let's face it, we've seen 1,000 of them. We don't really like them, and they're not very practical. But by focusing on a specific outcome of, hey, we're going to build a workflow and we're going to make it relevant to us in this specific domain, you're actually making it real for the organization.
Exactly that, right? That's why AI League is different. It's very customized to the different organizations. We bring it to you, you define what the challenges will be, we tailor it, and it's relevant for all your organization. The employees are all can be like, oh, I get it.
Yep.
What can I do with this, right? Now it's so related to my job.
That's awesome. And I believe you're going to show us how we can customize it and, what it looks like to kind of set something up via a demo, a hands-on experience, but there's a rule.
Yep.
And if you followed along on AWS OnAir long enough, you know what the rule is when it comes to demos.
Can you tell us what that rule
We
is?
must do the demo dance.
Oh.
And it goes like this, and a 1, and a 2, and a...
Oh, like that.
It's kind of like the wacky flailing inflatable arm tube, man.
11 out of 10 times works all the time. All right, so who do we have driving the demo today? Who's steering us to flavored?
That will be me.
That will be you,
That
all
will
right.
be me. Okay, so yeah, so let's jump straight into it. So Natasha was speaking about the model customization aspect. So on my screen here, we've got just a snapshot of a game show finale that myself, Natasha, and one of our colleagues, Dimitri, ran. And so here we can see this is the game show experience whereby participants had already fine-tuned their models. These were the top models. In this case, it was myself, Natasha, and Dimitri. And we take those models to a game show grand finale, and they go head-to-head. And so here, this is just one question whereby the models all get asked, like in this case, it's a reInvent specific one. I'm attending AWS reInvent and planning to attend AI League arena sessions, share some tips and tricks. And so as you can see, we all trained our models a little bit differently, so we got some different results. I personally think mine is a bit more structured. So
A little bias there.
yeah, just-
Bias. But it's okay. We could be all wrong. It's all right.
Yeah, so the idea here is that we have a game show experience. Participants have the ability to also, if they're not part of the finale, they can actually vote for the best response. And we also have like an AI judge that helps with the scoring.
All right, now you mentioned customization for customizing for like if you're in the financial services industry, healthcare. What does that look like?
Yeah, so with the AI League Model Customization Challenge, you have the ability to actually set that use case. So the AI judge and everything that it's, the evaluation criteria that it's looking for, you can customize that to your specific business use case. In this case, it's AWS reInvent, so maybe some of the evaluation criteria that the AI judge would be looking for would be accuracy in sessions, et cetera, et cetera. So depending on the use case, you have full flexibility to actually customize that evaluation criteria.
Very, very cool. I mean, this is just kind of really the tip of the iceberg. And something that is key that I constantly speak to customers about and partners about, and Kyle, I'm sure you can empathize here, is using the right model for the job and never just settling for the output of one model or coalescing just on one model. Can you help us understand why this is so key in these sorts of engagements?
Yeah, so the crux of the challenge is actually to outperform a larger model. So these are fine-tuned smaller models. And the goal of the challenge is to fine-tune a smaller model on a specific task so that it can outperform a larger model. And we've seen hosting these smaller models in production is obviously more cost-effective.
Awesome.
And now, how are participants training their model?
Yeah, great question. So all the training is done on SageMaker AI and within SageMaker Studio. And then the hosting of the models is also done on SageMaker Managed Inference.
And so for those that aren't familiar with SageMaker UI, and we might be having folks tuning in for the first time and just like, hey, I want to learn more about AI and what we're speaking of. What is SageMaker UI? Like, if you were to explain it at a dinner table.
Yeah, so SageMaker is a end-to-end ML platform that allows for build, train, and deploy of models. Within SageMaker AI, there's SageMaker Studio, which is just like a single pane of glass IDE where it allows you to actually build, train, and deploy these models.
Okay, cool. Now, you mentioned that this is a game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how we're determining the winners yet.
Yeah, I'm kind of morbidly curious on how we do that.
Yes, so this is just a snapshot of the game show that we've run. But I think even more exciting is let's get into the Agentic challenge,
Okay.
Ooh.
which we're launching at reInvent.
We have made it to 21 minutes before Agentic AI was brought up.
That's got to be some sort of record.
That's a record. All right. So let's bring that up. We're bringing it up, right? Yes, there we go.
Okay, cool.
So let me. So I just gave you a little bit of a sneak peek of the UI here, but let's start with the actual challenge.
Oh, I love the
for-
8-bit. This
Yeah.
is like
Yep.
this is singing to my
You're
heart.
speaking to us.
So the idea behind this new Agentic challenge on AI League is to build an agent that can play this game. And this game consists of like a board with different tiles. These tiles represent different things. So as you can see, we've got the little plant there. I think we've named that Violent Violet. We got the Dark Prophet, which is the skull, the little memento, that green little happy face, and then the treasure chest. And so each one of these challenges actually map to a specific primitive that the agent can do. So can the agent execute code? Can the agent recall things from its memory? And can it protect itself from guardrails? And the idea is that in order to gain as many coins as possible, you need to overcome these challenges. So you need to equip your agent with all the capability that it requires to overcome them.
Now, the thing that we really haven't touched on, and we're kind of, again, I don't want to say dancing around it. What do you get when you start gamifying these things? There's a very specific thing that is breeded. And it really fostered when you start gamifying something like this. That internal competition, that drive to kind of one-up the other teams that are engaged and really demonstrate internally to your league and really to yourself how much better you can get just simply by wanting it more and building that experiment.
Exactly, yeah. So I'll give an example.
Yeah.
So right now, last night, I was looking at the leaderboard. This is just an event I set up with Natasha and myself. I see Natasha must have been doing something last night, right? 4,500 points is not bad at all. But I was prepared for today, so I spent some time last night actually configuring my agent with a few things. Hopefully, to beat Natasha, we'll have to take a look. So within the AWS AI League website, we can actually build this agent with the UI. Directly through the UI. If we want to go look at the agent core code, we can do that as well. But I'm doing everything through the UI here. So I can configure the memory, I can configure the guardrails. I didn't have a chance to do that. So hopefully that doesn't affect me just yet.
Hopefully that doesn't backfire.
Hopefully. But I did set up some custom Lambda functions. So one of which is a pathfinding Lambda function, which is actually going to provide that path to take along the board. I got two strategies, which I'll show. I also have like a little web search capability and a code execution challenge. And then within the multi-agent orchestration architecture, I can actually configure the agent. So here I've just set a system prompt. I've associated the appropriate tools, like such as in the sub-agent, I've also created one where I've associated the pathfinding and the code execution and the web search, respectively. So let's take a look and see if I can try beat Natasha. So I have two strategies. I have like the greedy approach where I'm just going to go directly for the treasure, right? So that I've called it the quickest path. So let's ask my agent to try take that path. So again, this is all using Bedrock Agent Core. So let's see. It's using the pathfinding tool. Let's see if it can get to the chest.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, we definitely got the shortest path.
There we go.
And we're interacting with our first challenge. So this is a memory challenge asking where the treasure is on the map. So the first request had the whole map. So and I configured memory. So let's see if I'm able to get this correct or not.
Interesting. And what's even more interesting is really the amount of time that it takes to go out and build these prompts, or build these instruction sets, and then the response. I'm old enough to remember building something, and then you had to wait minutes, sometimes hours, to get a response, and then you're sitting there like, yeah, and it's totally wrong.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So let's now take a look at the other strategy that I've implemented, which is the coin first approach. So like I said, I haven't configured guardrails. This challenge is guardrails, so I'm not too sure if I'll pass it. So I'm going to first, let's try this other strategy that's going to go for the coins first and then the challenges.
Okay.
So here I'm going to just ask it to go for coin first approach.
Let's see. Ooh, okay.
Now I think, if we were wanting to find the shortest path, we could just like knock down the wall and then get to the chest. What do you think, chat? Should we be able to just like barrage through walls?
Mr. Dickinson, tear down that wall.
Dude, I mean, you get into security by finding ways around stuff. Like, go through the wall.
So this is why we have rules. So you cannot pass the walls. If you go into the wall, the game will end. So as you can see here, I was able to get the coins. This is a code execution challenge. I set this up, so I hope this works. It's just trying to find the gap between consecutive prime numbers. So let's take a look to see if I'm able to get this working.
Let's see. I mean, this is kind of mythical.
Is enable no clip a valid prompt?
Ooh.
Sorry, enable?
Is enable no clip so you can go through the walls?
No.
Boo.
We have rules. We have rules.
You don't. You don't have guardrails.
This is not Smokey. There are rules here.
No.
So I got that code execution question correct. So doing well. How's my... So my points still haven't beaten Natasha.
Okay.
I've still got my lives. So what ends the game is if I lose all my lives, or I hit a wall, and or if I get to the chest.
This has really got some Frogger vibes, to be completely honest.
All I'm saying is that if you can go through the wall, you should.
You should.
I'm going to find a way to get unlimited lives.
Yeah. So and what's also interesting here is these challenges, while they are like for reInvent, they're like a little bit fun and fictitious. So like here we're asking what time and place can you play the Magic card game at reInvent, right? With customers, we expect them to actually create these real world challenges that map to their real world use case.
Wait, is there really a Magic card game happening here at reInvent?
There is.
Yes.
There is.
Yeah.
And it's today at 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
Chat, who here is going to go to the Magic the Gathering game here at reInvent on the expo floor?
I can tell you who's not. And that's just
Too many binders.
Yeah, and that's because I'm like quintuple booked for tonight. Otherwise, I'd go check it out.
Oh, I'm Adrian. I'm cool.
No, I'm not cool. I'm just got a lot of places to be, unfortunately. But this is awesome, though. I mean, being able, I can see a group full of like 30, 45, even more people just trying to hack at this and trying to find a way to one-up each other. And then kind of really not understanding that they're working on their own prompt engineering skills, their own ability to start interacting and making AI real for them and for their organization. It's kind of one of those things that, like, I coach my son's baseball team. They don't realize that as you pick up additional fundamentals, you're getting better and you're starting to really compete against each other. And that's what really makes this so fun. And I think this is going to be one of those things that your organization, you go through and start implementing this, you're going to start really seeing real genuine interest in going out and using the tools that are made available for you to make your lives easier.
Yeah, and I want to add, so while we're building agents here, right, to actually play this game, we actually use like Amazon Q to help us build those Lambda functions. So, for example, I can directly write those custom Lambda functions using Code Editor with that's actually powered by SageMaker AI. And I can use Amazon Q to actually help me write those custom Lambda functions.
Now, and so while you're doing this, you are actually learning, and so you could bring it back to what customers would actually want to build to solve for their like organizational problems or hurdles or things that they want to just solve. Because this isn't just like there's a UI wrapped around it, but this is tooling that you would use in the AWS console and actual services that you'd be using to build out these types of workflows and AI agents and using SageMaker and VS Code and Q or now Kiro and all this magical stuff that's happening in the world.
Exactly.
It's exhausting.
It is a little exhausting, but as we're getting ready to wrap on time, is there anything really like a nugget of wisdom or a set of instructions, homework that you'd like to give chat and the audience on how they can go about and get started with this?
Yeah, so now everyone can start applying, right? If you want to bring this AI League to your own organization, go to our website, AWS AI League. Or if you're builders and you want to participate in it yourself, this week we have it at reInvent, but next year it will be at our summits as well. Come over and participate. And next year the price is double. This year is $25,000.
Oh.
Next year it will be $50K. Right, so it's double the price, double the challenges. Next year we have model customization.
It's a big old prize, just like that forklift behind
Oh,
us.
look at that.
Toot toot.
Yeah.
Well, friends, thank you so much for joining us. Now, don't go anywhere because this is not a goodbye. This is a see you later because we're going to go to Todd on the floor somewhere getting his fragrance on at the Fragrance Lab powered by AI. Let's see if it makes Todd a gasoline fragrance.